Hello, this is the YES EEP or YES EP training video for our new OBS software system. This video will instruct users how to use and troubleshoot this new platform for recording our new masterclasses and digital content going forward. I am currently using a HP notebook that we have thousands of in our stock. I'm also using one of our wireless microphone systems and one of our currently two USB mixers for audio. That's why you hear me directly into the microphone, not so much airspace between myself and the laptop computer microphone as well. So I will go through step by step a few of the processes that we need to use in creating this content. Hope this helps. After the initial download of the program, which is free, OBS project is a simple search you can do in your browser for the website for the program. You will download and install and run it. It will ask you to optimize for streaming or recording. For all intents and purposes, we're going to optimize for recording, not the streaming. Following that, you're essentially good to go. In the case you do not have the audio setup that I currently have outlaid with the wireless mic or the mixer, you can utilize the built-in microphone option, but be aware of the quality difference in the sound and account for that when you're speaking. I'm currently in the studio room that was set up by Christy in 702, so that's why there's a little backdrop behind me with the lighting. Point that I was making to others about this room is it's great for as a studio for sound. However, I would really want to black out the windows and focus on lighting of the room for optimal viewing. This backdrop's nice. It's a good starter backdrop, but we can work on that in the future. So with that said, we will now move into the different options of the recording. This is option number 1, of course, self-record, seeing me as I speak into the camera. You can minimize the program and read your notes or have it prepare speech, and the viewer in that case will not be able to see your screen. Thus you can speak and articulate, have your bullet points ready to go, and read it off the screen so you don't forget or have to mumble or stumble. That is an effective way of creating the online content in a presenter type manner, not so much going off the top of your head or looking through a book for a quote or all the other ways of public speaking. Just have the camera on you with what you have prepared to say on the screen and no one knows. So I will now show you how to enable the different views and some other options in this case for our digital content and what we can show off. Now, if you're currently looking at the screen, you'll see a live image of my monitor or screen and my in-screen picture or film. So you can see both. Right now you have the mirror effect since we are in the actual program that's doing the mirroring. That's why you see so many different copies of the screen. The key things here to remember are when you're adding a video source in this program, you're going to start with the plus sign or add, and then you're going to select. To start, we will do video capture. That was how you capture yourself, and the display capture is how you capture the screen. In case that you are setting this up, you want to make sure that you always remember to do the display capture first, followed by the Windows capture. Display capture first, and then I apologize. At this point in the video, I guess there's some sort of technical glitch going on with the microphone, so I'm just going to ad lib over this part that was messed up in the original recording. I was just highlighting that you select the digital capture first and then the video capture. After you select the video capture, you can then resize your personal image on the screen and relocate yourself all around the screen to put yourself in the preferred edge. This is the common standard at one of the corners in the web casting industry, one of the corners, and a fairly large size of your thumbnail of your face. Also, I was outlining that you make sure that the entire image fits into the screen, and you don't have any piece of the screen show up in the dark gray, light gray stripes that indicates that you are not visibly present on the screen. Now I'm also highlighting that if you minimize the windows on your screen, or the main window on the screen, you will now only have your image and your full monitor screen without the mirror image of the OBS system. I am now using an example of surfing the web with myessay.com to exhibit how you are now just seeing your screen and yourself. And at this point, the audio comes back to normal. Facebook, anything you have on the screen is now viewable to the viewer of the video, as well as they see your face to get a recollection of, your reaction, or have a sense of what you're training the viewer on. So as you see, I'm scrolling to myessay.com. As I'm speaking to you, you're seeing me and the myessay.com as well. Another point to highlight is if you need to type or create, or if you want to give examples of doing work, as I have word loading, you will also be able to do that as well. So I have a new blank document. Oh, almost. Gotta activate it. But this is just a tutorial, so I am now working at the same time as I'm making a video. So if you have a worksheet you need to fill out, if you want to drive a point home by writing a powerful moment and having them see you as you're at the moment, that is now possible as you are recording all in the screen. As I come back to the program screen, there are once again there's one more pause here in the audio, but I'm just highlighting that there's a few more options in this program that we can highlight to use, but the main options in this program that we will be using is the self-recording webcam and the video capture, display capture webcam, as well as displaying the screen and ourselves. So now, if you're looking at the screen, you'll be seeing me in Windows Movie Maker. This is the program I envision us using to edit together our trainings and clips once they're finished, editing transitions, editing, trimming down, editing logos, adding in digital effects. This is something I'm going to go too much into detail in this video. However, I'm just showing you this is the program I envision us using for the editing portion of our content. Very easy to use. I'd want to work with everyone developing their content Before as we get to this point, this isn't a cut and paste application at all, so I would like to help. But after 2 or 3 times, I figure the developer of their content will be able to self-edit their own videos for production, and once they're rendered here, they will be good to go, ready for YouTube, ready for uploads to any social media sites, ready for any uploads to any third-party sites that we may use, Blackboard and whatnot. Embeddedness for that. This is where we come and do all the editing to make all the videos final. Once again, this is called Windows Movie Maker. It's another free program, no longer with Windows 10. Hard to find program, but it's so great to use. So this will be the final tip section of this video. Just the last few things to go over to make sure to remember to do when you're using this great program. The first thing I want to recommend is in the settings tab. As you click settings, go to output. You have to manually switch the recording format, which is let me switch it now, but you want to switch it to MB4. That is the best format to have a save to for using to get it into Windows Movie Maker and to get online. The default saving is an NKV, which isn't really compatible with many two programs that we have or own. So the MP4 format is the best format we want to save in for editing and posting. Also, when you click start record, go ahead and hold off 3 to 4 seconds before you go into your speech or lesson. That's because the camera sometimes takes a second to fully adjust. There may be a slight green screen, screen manipulation. Just let everything smooth out and give yourself I call it an intro word, like an OK or 3, 2, 1, go. That way in the editing section, we know to delete those first 3 or 4 seconds of dead space, and you go into your lesson once the camera is settled. Besides that, this is, like I said, is a great program to use that we'll be using going forward. If you ever have any questions, you can always reach out to me, Benjamin Yarbrough. Everyone has my email and text and phone number to send me a text. I'm always available. This program will be a great help to our class going forward, and I look forward to working with all of you individually with this program on your lessons. And I hope everybody great luck. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good night.